You can change, I can change, we all can change.
All know or haven't discovered, change is a good thing. Change is hard, change takes work. A lot of people don't want to do the work. Sometimes we get comfortable in the position that we are. We get comfortable in the things that we do. We get comfortable in the things that we say. But in order to change those things to be better, it takes work. There are ways that we can recognize change. For instance, 1, use self-awareness to make a list of bad habits. That way, you can physically see what's going on instead of you just running with the mill of the things. 2, we can make a list of our good habits that go and combat with our bad ones. Because if we see a list of all bad and we don't see any good, then we're gonna get kind of deterred and be like, do I really need to change? Is there any possible change in me? But there's good in us all. The thing is, we have to see it against something to recognize that the change is needed, that the change can be possible, that the change is there. Number 3, construct a game plan to match your desire to change. If you don't have a plan, then you plan to fail. Be like, hey, I see this is the issue. This is what's triggering the issue. So, maybe if I create a game plan and create a path that I could walk along and it's visible to me, change can come. Emotions influence our habit change. If we want to change a habit, then we have to be in the right emotional state to make that change happen. I can be sad. I'm not going to want to change if I'm sad. I'm not going to want to change if I'm in a bad mood. I'm not going to change if I don't feel like it's going to go anywhere. But in order to get that change to be a good thing, we have to have an emotional influence behind it. According to BJ Fogg, positive reinforcement while changing your habits during, before, and after will help reinforce the idea that the habit change will stick. To have positivity checkpoints along the way to keep us going, to keep us running that race. Because if you don't have anything positive to influence you, you're just going to get comfortable, you're going to get complacent, and you're going to keep doing the same old thing. And where's the change in doing the same thing? Chip away at that stress with the chisel celebration. Now chip it away. Now, when something's been constructed and chipped away, it ain't gonna be done right then. No, with every step, every chip, every chisel, you're making progress to being better, being a better you. Another thing that can help you change is to reward yourself. Rewards help alleviate complacency. Well, matter of fact, like Family Guy, when Peter was walking through the forest and he was picking, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy. It kept pushing him forward towards his goal because he kept having rewards. Rewarding yourself throughout the process doesn't take away from the reward of the end game. It actually motivates you to continue on that path of success, continue on that path to achievement, continue on that path to a better you. Another key component of changing is resilience. Resilience helps form new habits. Resilience is the ability to stay in the fight even when the fight seems the hardest. Most people give up. We live in a society where everything has to be instant. But if you take it step by step by step, and that resilience will continue to build up inside you so you can keep going. It's like a carpenter working on a home. They don't just build a home all in one section in one day. They work on bit by bit, piece by piece. They form the foundation. They frame the house. And it's the same way with your habits. You got to build the foundation. Foundation goes back to the point of recognizing. Because homes, just like habits, cannot be built for longevity without a stable foundation to be on. Foundations must be tentatively built to give house a foundation to stand firm on. That comes from my boy Jay Clear in the book Atomic Habits. Bit by bit, step by step, day by day, pushing. Hey, you gotta keep on pushing. Hey, you gotta keep on pushing in order to be a better you, because nobody's gonna fight harder for you than you. So are you gonna keep pushing, or are you gonna fail to the side and stick to the bad habits that reside in you? Bad habits, they are learned. They're learned behaviors. Anything that's learned can be unlearned. So take the time to put in the good. It's not hard to do. It takes time, it takes work, but it's not impossible. According to Josh Miles, he even said resilience is the ability to give oneself grace. Because mistakes will be made. You will slip up. You will fall. But it's how you get back up. Also, you remind yourself, hey, I'm a little bit better than yesterday. I'm a little bit better than last year. Everything in life is inevitable. Everything in life changes. And not all change can be controlled, but the change of you is what you control. The change of you is what is in your hands. The change in you is what you have the will to form. So will you change, or will you stay the same? Like the song in the beginning says, you can change, I can change, we all can change.